Hey everyone, it's Mikey. Welcome back to Southern Fried Mikey, where what did I say last time? The chicken is crispy and the mussels are getting juicy. I know it's dumb, but it's my tagline, and I need to remember it. But it's me. I am back. Happy almost Christmas, everybody, or Thanksgiving. Happy almost Thanksgiving. Just wanted to check in. I am making my second video. It's basically like a wrap up of my first week on the new program, and how it how it went, my trials and tribulations of this new adventure of, getting jacked. So if I look a little rough around the edges, I went out last night, the night before check-in, where I checked in my weight and everything, so that was smart of me. But yeah, so week one, it was an interesting week. I didn't do great. Out of, if we were grading my workout academically, I would say maybe B minus. The workouts I did everything I had to do. I did my prescribed cardio that my trainer John gave me, and everything was great. I'm feeling sore, which is always good for me. My gym sessions are effective and less boring, I guess. But of course, the difficult part comes with the nutrition, the diet. We started the program where John was going to give me the macronutrients for me to hit, and I was going to hit them, but it just never worked out. I have trouble reaching high amounts of protein. I think I was supposed to hit like 220. I'd probably get maybe like 160 without thinking about it. And then also he doesn't really want me to get most of it from protein shakes, but if it comes down to it, I might just have to fight him on that. Just kidding. He's sweet. He doesn't fight. The nutrition part sucks. It sucks really bad, especially when you have a family that you also have to feed, and you don't want to make your family just eat chicken and vegetables all the time. So with week one, with nutrition, John has been messaging me, making sure that I'm doing the best that I can, and he's been very supportive. But we're going to transition to more of a option-based nutrition plan where he gives me options. Like, okay, for breakfast, you can have this, or this. Or eat this amount of something in this category, which might help me. And I'm just going to, even though it's going to suck, I'm going to have to separate my meals from my family's meals. And I am the cook of the family, even though I have been getting help. Thank you, family. But, it's definitely a process, especially when everyone's busy. Everyone has a life. And I am fortunate enough to have the kind of support where fitness can be a little more higher priority for me in terms of the time that I allocate for it and stuff than some people do. I understand that as a privilege. But I'm making it work. The other thing, my exercises. So love going to the gym, love being at the gym, love doing my exercises. Everything is laid out well in the app that John provides. The tricky part right now is figuring out what my working load is. But essentially, I do 2 warm-up sets, and then I do 2 working sets. And I've always been able to do my sets and reps to where I have maybe 5 or 4 more reps in the chamber, but I'm actually trying to teach myself to go to failure, because obviously that's where the most of the work is being done. But I am not used to training that way, so I don't know what that feels like yet, but I'm getting there. And if I just go balls to the wall and just go till I fail, I might hurt myself, so I'm not doing it that fast. I am of an older age. I do turn 38 next month. So I don't want to hurt myself. So, even though I know most people, when they get on these programs, they want results right away. I know that it takes time, and especially for me, someone that does things slowly, even with the calorie adjustments. I was very honest with John. I'm not comfortable making such a huge cut. I'm going to, in calories, I'm going to slowly get there, because I know myself. I know that if I say, okay, I'm used to eating 3,000 calories, I'm going to just go to 1,500 calories, which is not what he recommends. This is just an example. I know I'm going to get so hungry by the end of day 2, I'm just going to say fuck it and eat everything, and then probably be in the worst position than I was before I started. So this is just a data dump on you guys. I don't know what kind of videos y'all are wanting. I don't know what kind of videos I want to make, but I will say the support that I have been getting, because I just made the video just to kind of like keep myself accountable, but I've actually been getting people reaching out to me talking about how they appreciate my openness. They appreciate this more like psychological approach that I'm doing, and not just like, oh, I'm eating this, I'm doing this at the gym, but the struggles of someone with OCD, anxiety, depression, all the good stuff. And that, you know, working out your brain so your brain's strong enough to help get you to where you want to be with your body. And it was very awesome. You know, I went out last night, and I have met people that approached me that, because, you know, I've been doing social media content for a while. It's mostly just been horror movies and stuff, or gay shit. And so people just started reaching out to me, or like walking up to me. I've had 2 people reach out to me and at the bar last night and say, hey, like, I follow you on Snapchat, like, you know, you're really funny, or you're cool, or whatever, yada yada. And I actually met 2 people, hi Al, hi Brant, that said that, you know, while I've talked to Brant before, and Al, you know, it was cool that they watched my first video, and I've never talked to them about my YouTube channel, anything like that. So like, it's just really cool. And any kind of support or any kind of insight, or I can't think of the word, any type of positive reinforcement I can give to people on the same journey, I'm here for. I'm not certified. I'm not a scientist. This is not advice. This is just what I'm doing and what's working for me. So leg day is always really a nice treat for me. And it's the only time I feel like I can show off at the gym, because I will do the hip thrusts, and I do 520 pounds on the hip thrust. And so that's like the only time guys will stop and like look and like double take like the weight that I'm doing. I'm like, hell yeah, bitches, that's me. That's what I'm doing. You know, but then put me on like a bench press and I'm nothing to show. This next week coming up is going to be more focused on the diet, more focused on what really is my failure weight, working weight. Oh yeah, overall, I've lost, I think, 3 pounds this week. You know, some of it's water, which is fine, but hey, I lost something. And I think I went down like 1/4 of an inch in my waist. So on the right track. Even though I didn't do things perfectly, progress is still made, mentally, physically, so those are wins. If you want like a little fall, nice little treat, I made a coffee today, and I use this milk called Fairlife because it has less sugar, which ultimately leaves less calories. It's full fat because I'm a fan of fat, y'all. That's another thing I'll talk to John about. I like fat, not necessarily, like, I'm not talking about like I eat fat off steak, but I mean, like, I think fat's good for your brain. I think it has like a purpose in your body, and so I try not to do like fat-free stuff if I can. But with Fairlife, calories are ultimately cut in like 1/4 for this milk, and I barely use milk in coffee. But anyways, I steamed that milk with maple syrup, put it in black coffee, and the autismal vibes that I'm bringing, I don't know if that's a word, the autismal vibes I'm bringing to myself are, I'm also going to show you my Christmas tree that I put up. Anywho, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys stick around for next time. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about. Let me know if there's anything you want me to show you. I appreciate everybody. As always, be kind to yourself. Don't take things too seriously, because we're all dying at the end of this anyways.
That was for you, perverts.